Hello everyone, just wanted to make this video. I know I've been making a lot of videos lately. Um, I genuinely believe all the people on top, uh, they don't really work hard, they work really smart. uh, what I mean by that is that yes, you can work minimum wage, you can work hourly, you can get salary, but you are doing the work that somebody else doesn't want to do because you're unwilling to use your uh, brain. Um, so what my 2 cents is, like, yes, we all have bills. We have to work uh, to pay those bills, but we're not bound to that system. Uh, you can get out of it. Um, uh, a lot of people consider them too responsible to do anything about it. Like, it's kind of strange that the whole system is set up to entrap you. So you make minimum wage or you make more money, doesn't matter. But if you are not able to change your situation in which you are still a slave to your system. Um, think of it this way. I mean, you work 9 to 5, you have a nice job, you're making 6-figure income, but at the end, if you can't save any money, you are slave to the system. I don't care how much money you make or how little you make, but I do care if you are slave to the system or you're not. So I mean, I was one of you. I mean, like, I was in that situation. I really didn't think I had any other choice, because when you get in the mode, when you have a mortgage, you have bills, you have credit card bills, you have car payment, you have, you know, electricity bill, you have all those things, and you have a job, uh, and you have to do the job, perform in the job, especially in some high stress job like I was in, sales. um, it's pretty challenging. I did it very well. uh, I wasn't fired. uh, my performance was excellent. uh, the only time they said something about me bad was they were saying that I was too smart. I was desking my own deals in car sales, which is the term they use for people who try to uh, uh, go above their uh, limits, because they don't want you to know everything about sales. They don't want to know. They don't want you to know how much profit they're making per deal that you are responsible for. So, I mean, when people start questioning those things, that's when they have an issue with them. So if somebody is giving you a hard time because you are smart and you know about those things, then that's when you know uh, it's time to move on. I mean, you can keep working that job when the boss already realized that you can take his position, or you are smarter to be his competition, and you can't expect him to be nice to you because, you know, he's worried about you, he's scared of you. That is the situation I've dealt with. I mean, I didn't want to be in his position, but it doesn't matter. When they realize that you're too smart and they can't control you, then they don't want you. It's just the fact. I mean, but as long as you're making money, they are not going to. They're not going to do anything. Uh, but it's not isolated to any job. I don't want to sound like I'm against people working. You should be working. You should pay your bills. You should be responsible like I am. Never been late, worked hard, made money. So not trying to sound like a person who just lost his job or anything like that. I've been not working since August of 2019, and I've never been any more happier. I have my freedom, and I don't have to. I do what needs to be done to get my own financial independence. And a lot of people think, oh, he's making videos so he gets paid. I have not gotten paid on YouTube videos. I mean, I have not made a penny out of it. So get that out of the head. It's not about making money out of YouTube. It's the idea that I want to share with people. A lot of people have no idea what's going on right now. They just don't understand these stimulus checks, bailouts. All these things are great. I mean, a lot of people need the money right now and understand that. But you got to understand that when you get free money, it devalues the value of the money. Okay. If they're printing more money trying to solve the problem, think of it that way. In your house, if somebody gave you the extra money to meet your monthly budget or something like that, it's very hard to return that money. The reason for that is because they're not really helping you by giving you extra money. They're literally delaying the inevitable. What will happen if they're generally working for it and they're giving you the money? Yes, it might help you pay the bills, but it will not help you as much as if they actually gave you a raise at a work, or if you had a second stream of income that you can actually make extra money. So if you are able to increase your income instead of borrowing money, then genuinely that is what we need right now. A lot of people are relying too much on other people's help. Could be government, could be friends, family. You can rely on other people's generosity. They can let you board with them, live in the house, or whatever. Situation is bad. I mean, a lot of people are unemployed, and I'm not one of them because I'm working for myself. And I'm always looking at new ideas, things that other people are afraid to try. I am trying. And it's not like I'm given a golden spoon and I was born into wealth. I was not born into wealth. We gave up the wealth when my parents moved from India to Pakistan. They left their property, literally walked away from that. I never had that luxury. I never saw big houses that they were living in. So they just walked away because they were scared for their lives in India. So they left it. So what I got was a 1-bedroom studio that I lived most of my life in, okay, when I was a kid and stuff like that. So I understand how hard it is to live on a limited budget. It's not easy. So I came from the bottom, and I understand how hard it is, how things are. So a lot of people, when they say, they barely pay their bills, they don't have any savings. And I understand that. So let's start with that. Stop worrying about more income or other things. Like, let's focus on savings now, okay? And I have posted 3 videos about that. And I'm surprised that only few views, few people watched. Most people think it's some kind of scam, but it's not, okay? The ideas I'm sharing are my personal experiences that help me save money, okay? I really don't even care if you click my link or not, but I want you to save. If you don't save money, that money will be gone. So you're gonna have a budget, and you are spending for your insurance, your car payment, your rent, your electricity bill, you're paying for your telephone bill. Some of them you can't do anything about. Like, and it's understand you don't like living with multiple people. You don't want to have a roommate. I mean, I had a roommate. I managed my budget really well, and I've been doing this for 30 plus years, ever since I've been on my own. um, it's not like like I said, I came from the bottom, and I understand. I lived on a food budget, $30 a month. At that time, you could get three breads for $1, but right now, inflation, you can't do that for $30. But even then, it wasn't easy. People were paying $200-300 a month for food, and I was living on $30. Ramen noodles, I ate that every day, because I was a college student. I wasn't poor, but I had a budget. Sticking with the budget, I didn't want to not be able to pay my tuition. I didn't have a job at that time, and I paid my tuition. After that, I was left with very little money. I slept on buddy's floor. Okay, that's when I was going to school, and I was looking for a job daily. But that is how I started here. Now, like, my father didn't pay for my tuition. I'm like, I mean, he didn't have the money. I just had to manage on my own. But my point here is, like, yes, you don't have any money because you can't invest. No problem. You have bills. You do have to live. You do have to have income to pay, or source of income, whatever it is. I don't care. It's like you do caregiving, you work minimum wage paying job, whatever it is. You have bills that you can manage. Nobody will here tell me that they you know they don't have bills that they can't do anything about. Okay, so the first step in savings is pay less for what you are doing right now. So can you save on insurance? Yes, you can. With nowadays all the people driving less, there's no reason for you to not try pay per mile insurance. Okay, there's no reason for not trying it. Like, people are working from home right now. Regular insurance companies, all of them should do pay per mile, because if you're not driving much, then you're just wasting your money. Imagine, I had 4 cars insured. Okay, 4 cars insured, 1 driver. So even in normal times, should I be paying the same amount as if I was driving 1 car? No, it makes 0 sense to do that. I mean, and I knew I was overpaying the insurance companies. They're risk-based companies. They evaluate you as a risk. It's an investment for them. In their business, they look at how likely you are to get an accident. If you don't drive a car, guess what? You're very unlikely to have an accident on that car. Yes, things can fall on it, but that reduces your risk. But do they give you a discount? No. You can have 4 cars parked in your garage, and you'll be paying the same insurance if you're driving those 4 cars every day, racking up miles. Like, they don't care how many miles you put, and how much you use your car. So it should be pay per mile or pay per use. And most of the insurance, I'm sorry to say that they don't do that. I've tried until I found what insurance company, and I checked the video on it if you're interested in that saving. But that's one way to save it. If you can save $100 per month because of taking my advice on your insurance, now you have $100 to save or invest or whatever you want to do. You don't have to spend it, but you can save it. So that money is your money that you are working for it. It's not free money. It's not like you work hard for your money. So that money you should be able to save. Okay. But if you're going to think you can't save and you're too lazy to try a free quote to save money, then it's really your fault. There's nobody else can do that for you. I did that, and I had really bad results. I spent a lot of time researching, finding an insurance company, and I was like really not going anywhere because guess what? They were all the same, with or without a snapshot device like a GPS tracker. They didn't give me much of a discount until I found this company. So anyway, that's one point. It doesn't matter. You can keep your insurance. You can keep paying more and let them keep the money. You drive 5 cars, 4 cars, or 1 car, and you only drive 10 miles a day. It doesn't matter. And you want to pay full insurance instead of paying half of what you should be paying, then that's your choice. It's not, I can't do anything about it. It's just your money. Do out as you want, but you will never get out of that situation that you put yourself in there. Same is true for your phone. If you're thinking $80 a month, $90, $100 a month for a few lines doesn't bother you, sure, I mean, you're making good money, but why pay when you can save money? You can save a lot of money. I mean, I was one of those guys. I was paying $250 a month on phone bill for me, my dad, and my sister. Okay, and I had 5 lines, so I had 2 lines extra because that's what the plan was. They gave me 5 lines, $250 a month. That's not cheap, but I paid it. But I was looking for it. I didn't find anything around that was cheaper. I just thought, nope, I didn't have any option. It was too easy to sign up for that plan because they were happy that I was their customer. I was paying $250 a month. That is a lot of money. That's how much money is that in a year? That is $3,500. Yes. No, wait. No, it's not $3,500. It's $3,000. It's 250 times 10 is 2,500, and another 2 months, so 12 months, so that's another 500. So yeah, $3,000. So I was spending $3,000 on the phone plan. Guess what I'm spending right now? I'm spending $180 a year. $15 a month is my cell phone, and I have 5G coverage. Yeah. You don't need your cell phone coverage if you're not going out much. In this time, a lot of people are at home, so they're not even using their data plan. They're using their local internet at home that they are paying separately for it, another $50 to $100, whatever they're paying. And that's an extra bill, okay? If you're paying for it and you're not really using your data plan, are you getting your discount for not using your data plan? Do they charge you based on how much you're using your phone coverage? No, they don't. They have a plan. You prepay for amount, and most of the companies want to make their $50 to $100 per line from you, and you're happily paying when you don't have to pay for it. So think of it. I mean, if you can, from $100, you can pay $15 to $30. You're saving $70 to $85 per month. I mean, I know you were making a lot of money, you don't care, but still, that's the money that you're throwing away. So these are the ideas I would recommend. Like, you can make your dollar go further by doing that. Housing situation is the same. You don't have to live in, if you're making money, you don't have to live in a expensive apartment by yourself, okay? If you don't like roommate, I understand, but there are cheaper studios that you can live in and save money. If you're paying for a car or anything like that, you don't have to live in downtown. You can live in a suburb, commute a little bit, save the money. The rents are cheaper. And do I get anything out of all that? No, I don't. I'm just giving you advice based on how I lived my life. I'm not the smartest. There are people who are much more smarter than me. People who have I knew a guy once at my dealership when I was working there. He came in and when you are signing up for a car loan, you have to pull the credit application. You ask these questions, and I was filling information. I asked him how much does he have a loan. He said yes, and I asked him how much his monthly payment is. He said nothing. I said, what do you mean nothing? He said, well, I have roommates. They pay all the rent. I live for free. I said, really? That's very smart. I said, yeah. Um, so basically, this can be done by anybody who's a little bit savvy. So you can buy a house. You're single by yourself. Uh, I mean, families cannot do that because it's hard to have strangers living with you, but it's still some families rent a room or two in their house. But I'm not asking you to do that, but I'm just saying there are ways, if you look at your situation, to save money. Like this simple thing as sub-renting or the apartment or house, you can save a lot of money. So if your rent is $1,500 and you have a roommate, you now saving $500 per month. That is the saving. So in a year, that $500 becomes how much? $6,000. Yes. And who doesn't like a $6,000 bonus in a year? I'm just saying, your money. Again, only thing I can tell you is that you can save money. So once you have that money, on all those things, now you can invest that money. So it's not only about saving money, it's also investing in money. You can make your dollar go long ways, okay? I'm not asking you to quit your job. I'm not asking you to do anything crazy. All I'm asking you to save some money on your monthly bills and invest those bills into something that grows. Don't give it to some Ponzi scam or anything like that. If you don't understand how to invest, read, watch videos, learn. Okay, there are a lot of people who give you genuine advice. There are people who scam you. You need to know the difference. You cannot just give somebody money because they sound too good. If they sound too good, it's probably not true. Okay, they're not. Nobody's gonna give you what you call magic pill, like you can quickly get rich, you can turn millionaire. If I say that to you, you should stop the video right now and go do something else. I'm not offering you that. All I'm offering you is a way to save money by paying less for your monthly bills. That money you can invest in whatever you feel like. Okay, you need to find the investment, and you keep watching my videos, you'll get what I'm doing. Okay, and you will like that because I'm having a very good life right now. I didn't work today at all, but did I make money? Yes. I sold something that I bought for $3 for $400. Yes, while I was sleeping. I didn't go out. For past 2 days, I didn't go out. I've been learning. I've been in my bed, getting up, cleaning myself, and hygienes and all this stuff, eating food. I didn't even go out of my house. Okay, it's been raining nasty outside, and I didn't have to. And the only reason, and I made money. I mean, while I was sleeping. Okay. Yes, it sounds too good to be true. Yes, it is. No, it's not too eat. Not everybody. Okay, you need to know the product. The way I was able to pick something for $3 is because I know my products. Okay, I worked in a retail business for years, 10 years, and I sold those things. I knew what it was worth. The person next to me had no idea what that item was worth. The cashier didn't know. The other customers didn't know, and I knew what it was. So I picked up a really good value. I mean, can you imagine turning your $3 into $400? I mean, doesn't happen every day, but I've been consistently doing these things. I'm not really anybody special. Just instead of working a 9 to 5 job for minimum wage or for sales with high stress, I am having a blast. And I'm saving money right now. Really, I am saving money. Not trying to. I'm saving money on my insurance, phone bills. I'm saving money on my, even my house. I'm heating for free. I mean, you have to watch my other videos if you didn't know that. I mean, I in the past, I have the biggest bill that I had in my house was heating bill. Okay, my heat pump failed or wasn't working properly, and my electricity bill doubled literally. And I was like, "What is going on?" Heat pumps are not cheap, and I didn't want to just replace it like everybody else. I've been doing all my maintenance, so I don't pay anybody to really come in my house and fix my circuit or fix my appliances. I fix my refrigerator, I fix my stove, I fix anything that breaks, AC, heat pump, I fix everything. I barely ask anybody to do the work for me, and it saves me a lot of money. I maintain, pressure wash, clean, paint my house. I even added a daylight basement in my house. I converted that into 2-bedroom and a office. All this by research and all this stuff. Okay, fine. I might be uh, more skilled than you are, but that doesn't mean that you can't take advantage of somebody else's experience and save money. But anyway, my 2 cents is there's more reason for you to be aware of what your dollar is worth and take care of your financials. You can't rely on other people to manage your money because they can't manage what you pay for your phone or insurance or your living situation. That's up to you. I mean, you can make a 6-figure income and you could be broke. Okay, I've seen that happen. A lot of people have no idea how to spend their money, and they make money but they spend it all, even more. And they don't understand how credit card companies work. They pile a debt they can never pay back. Okay, that is all manageable, and that is all you can do things to. By saving money, you can get out of the debt. So for example, don't even think about investment if you have a debt. There's no quick getting rich quick schemes. Okay, so if you're paying high interest on credit cards, when you save that money in a month on insurance and put that in your credit card, pay that debt off. If you don't pay that debt off, they're going to make interest off you, and you don't even know how much money. You're talking about thousands of dollars in a year. They charge you. It's literally a lot of savings if you pay your credit card instead of putting your money in your bank saving account. Okay, don't do that. If you have a credit debt, then you need to pay that off. That is the first thing before even the investment part comes in. But the only way you're going to do it is if you are spending less than what you're making. Okay, try to do that, please. And I hope you learned something from my I hope I didn't put you to sleep. I have a habit of doing that. I mean, I'm not here to like sing a lullaby and put you to sleep. I'm here to give you my 2 cents on how to manage your budget, literally. Call it whatever you want to call it. It's just like it's a good advice, and I hope you take it, and I hope you save. And by saving, you get out of that debt trap. And also nowadays, there's a reason why I'm making this video. It's more important for you to manage your money, because I have seen people not paying attention to what's going on in current situation. Economies are shrinking, inflation. Read up on it. I'm not going to go through in detail in there, but there's a lot going on. Printing money, all those things are happening around you. Unemployment, how does it affect you? Do you even know how this is going to inflation is going to affect you? Yeah, it's not about your milk price, it's about everything else. Your cost of goods go up because of inflation, then everything goes up. Everything goes up. And so if you didn't get a 10% pay raise, so if you're not making 10% extra and your cost just went 10% more, that is what inflation is. So a lot of people who have fixed income, they're probably getting pay cuts, or the employers are in no position to increase your pay, but the government is in all the position to increase your expenses. So think about it that way. But yeah, you have to be very smart with your money, and I will make more videos if I get more views. So please watch the videos, like it, share, subscribe, and I'll be here with more advice soon. And I'm trying to provide you with the valuable content that is not just waste of your time. I have used YouTube for learning. I believe YouTube is a medium for people to share their knowledge, skills, and save other people from going through the same mistakes that they make. And some of them, I made mistake. I'm human. I'm not perfect, but I'm not sharing them yet. Okay, I will be sharing in future, so you will watch those later on. Right now, I'm trying to give you good advice, and then when time comes in, I'll give you my mistakes. You can call me stupid, and I've been stupid. I mean, it's not like I'm perfect, and but I learned from it. It doesn't matter how smart you are stupid to somebody, okay? Because you don't know everything. So if you're trying to not save money on things that you can easily do, 5-10 minutes of your work, and you can save $50-$60, that's a good value for your time, isn't it? 10 minutes out of your time. The employer doesn't pay you $50-$60 for 10 minutes. I mean, most employers don't even pay you $50 an hour. So that is a good money, by the way. $50 an hour is a very good pay. So if you can save a couple of $100 in an hour, that is a good hour of work. And guess what? You are doing it on your computer. You're not doing physical labor. You are actually using your brain to save money. I mean, that is pretty easy. I mean, compared to, and I like that idea, because I really don't think you have to work like a slave to your job to make the end meet, and then they take, in the end, whatever money you earn, you spend it. Now you have nothing, and you can never get out of that system. So yeah, that's financial freedom, people. All right, I ranted too much. I should be done here, and hopefully you watch this whole video and subscribe. And guess what? I get paid nothing for this video, at least not yet. Eventually, maybe, but I made this because I do care. I have a problem watching other people go through this cycle of ignorance about how the companies overcharge you for things, and you don't even question it. That shouldn't be the way. Yeah, I mean, you want to pay fair price for everything. You don't want to pay over what other people are paying. So if I'm paying $15 a month and you're paying $100, I mean, you can't blame the system or the economy for that. That's your fault. I mean, nobody told you to pay $100 a month, but you're paying for it. And I'm feeling like a lot of smart people are overlooking that concept. If you don't save, you don't invest. You don't have the money to invest, because you literally put yourself in that position. So get out of that position. Don't be in that position. Save the money. Pay your credit card off. And if you have no credit card bills, invest. But invest in a smart investment. Don't invest in those bad ideas. Learn about it. There are videos about investment. But here's the thing. If one person talks about something, you don't invest. You hear 10 people saying the same thing, that means that there's validity to that. If Yeah, it's just I'm not the only one talking about saving money. I'm not giving you any unique recommendation like put money into my stocks or my crypto or anything like that. No, 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 nothing like that. All I'm asking you to save money on your insurance, phone bills, to save money so you can invest in your uh, bills, invest in other bills. Like the money you save one place, you can spend it. I mean, it's nice to have that extra money laying around, especially in this time. So okay, thank you, bye.